I'm Officer Jack Malone. Badge 4279. 19 years on the force. And these streets are my kingdom. You don't survive this long without a sixth sense for trouble. The university district around State University is a facade of bookshops and lecture halls, but it's a breeding ground for chaos. Kids these days, especially the black ones, think they're untouchable loitering, mouthing off, stirring up protests. I don't make the stats, I just enforce them. Keep the order. Make sure the trouble stays in check. It's a crisp Tuesday afternoon. 4 p.m. And I'm cruising through the quad in my patrol car. The hum of students like static in the air. The place is alive, backpacks slung over shoulders. Earbuds dangling. Laughter bouncing off brick walls. My eyes catch her. A young black woman, maybe 19, sitting alone on a bench outside the library, typing furiously on a laptop. She's got this intense focus. Hoodie pulled up. Jeans. Sneakers. Like she's trying to blend in. Something about her pings my radar. Nobody's that focused unless they're up to no good hacking. Planning a rally. Something. My gut's screaming, she's not just a student. I pull over, kill the engine, and step out, boots loud on the pavement. My badge feels heavy. A reminder of my authority. My right to keep these streets clean. I stride over, stopping right in front of her bench. She doesn't look up, just keeps typing. Fingers flying. That's my first red flag. Nobody ignores a cop unless they've got something to hide. Hey, you. I call, voice sharp enough to cut through the quad's chatter. What's going on here? She glances up, eyes steady, no flicker of fear, just a calm that sets my teeth on edge. That's my second flag. Just studying. Officer, she says, voice smooth, almost bored, like I'm interrupting her. Studying. Right? I've heard that one 1,000 times. Doesn't look like studying to me. I say, stepping closer, looming over her. What's on that laptop? You hacking something. Selling something. Her eyebrows lift. Just a fraction. Like I've said something dumb. It's my sociology paper. Officer, she says, turning the screen slightly so I can see lines of text. Footnotes. The works. I'm a student here at State U. Student. Sure. I smirk. Not buying it. ID. I snap. Holding out my hand. She sighs. A small, exasperated sound. And reaches into her backpack. Slow and deliberate. Pulling out a university ID. Naya Carter. 19. Sophomore. Political science. I run it through my portable scanner, expecting a hit warrants. Flags. Anything. Nothing. Clean as a whistle. Doesn't mean she's clean. Though, clean records don't mean clean hands. What's a student doing out here alone? I ask, tossing the ID back. You look suspicious. Stand up. Let's talk. She closes her laptop. Slow. Like she's humoring me. And stands. Taller than I expected. Her gaze level with mine. Officer, I'm not doing anything wrong. She says. Voice still calm, but with an edge now. Can you tell me why you're questioning me? That tone confident, almost challenging, lights a fire in my chest. Nobody talks to me like that, especially not some kid in a hoodie. I ask the questions. I growl, pointing at the bench. Turn around. Hands on it. Now. She doesn't move, just tilts her head like she's studying me. For what reason? She asks, and I can feel the quad quieting. Students slowing. Eyes on us. You're loitering. Maybe more. I say, hand on my cuffs. Keep talking. And you're under arrest for obstruction. Her eyes narrow. But she's not scared. Not even rattled. Loitering, she says, almost laughing. I'm on campus, outside the library, working on a paper due tomorrow. What's the probable cause for detaining me? Probable cause? Who the hell does she think she is? A law professor? My blood's boiling now. This kid's got nerve, and I'm not about to let her make a fool of me in front of a crowd. The quad's buzzing, students pulling out phones, whispering, a few stepping closer. Great. Another viral video waiting to happen. But I'm in too deep to back off. I'm the law here. And she's about to learn that I'm pissed. My pulse hammering in my ears. This girl thinks she can lawyer up on me. I grab her arm. Not hard. Just enough to show I'm serious. Turn around. Hands on the bench. I say, voice low, menacing. She pulls back. Not forceful. Just firm, like she's drawing a line. Officer, you're escalating this for no reason. She says, loud enough for the growing crowd to hear. I'm a student, not a criminal. You're targeting me without cause. Targeting. That word hits like a jab, but I shake it off. You're resisting. I bark. Loud. Making sure the crowd knows who's in charge. Hands on the bench. Or you're going downtown. The phones are out now. Lenses glinting like vultures' eyes. I feel the pressure. The weight of a dozen cameras. But I lean into it. I've got 19 years on the force, and no college kid's gonna outsmart me. She shakes her head, like I'm a disappointment. And that burns deeper than anything. For the record, she says, voice clear, carrying across the quad. It's 4:12 p. State University quad. Officer Malone, badge 4279, is detaining me without cause. She's narrating like she's been trained for this. And it's unnerving. The crowd's growing, murmuring. A few shouting, leave her alone. I'm in a corner. But my pride's screaming, don't let her win. Don't let her make you look weak. I push her toward the bench. Not rough, but firm. And she complies. Hands down. Still talking. I'm Nia Carter. Sophomore. Political science major. My father's the mayor. You're making a big mistake. Mayor. I laugh. Short and sharp. The sound echoing in the tense air. Nice try. Kid, mayor's daughter doesn't sit on benches looking like you. Her hoodie, her sneakers, her blackness. I've got her pegged. Trouble, plain and simple. I pat her down. Quick! Checking her backpack. Nothing, no drugs. No weapons. Just textbooks. A laptop. A water bottle. A syllabus for Sociology 201. I'm annoyed now. She's too clean. Too calm. Too right. You're coming with me, I say, grabbing her arm again, steering her toward the cruiser. Obstruction. Disorderly conduct. Whatever sticks. She doesn't resist. Just walks, head high, like she's leading me. The crowd's louder now, shouting, "That's Nia Carter. She's the mayor's kid." I ignore them, shove her in the back of the cruiser, and slam the door. My heart's pounding, but I tell myself I'm right. She's a liar, stirring up trouble, and I'm shutting it down before it spreads. In the cruiser, she's silent, staring out the window. No fear, no tears. Just this eerie calm. That bugs me. Most people would be begging, explaining something. Not her. She's just waiting, like she knows how this ends. I radio dispatch. Report a female suspect, 19, detained for disorderly conduct. My hands are steady, but my gut's twisting. Mayor's daughter. No way. I'd know if Mayor James Carter had a kid like her. He's on billboards, shaking hands, all polished suits and speeches. His daughter wouldn't be out here, looking like this. But her name, Nia Carter, nags at me. A splinter I can't pull out. I glance at her in the rear view, trying to read her. She's still calm, almost serene, like she's meditating. You got anything to say? I ask, voice gruff. She meets my eyes in the mirror, smiles, just a little. I'll wait for my dad, she says, and my stomach lurches. I shake it off, focus on the road. But that smile, those words, they're under my skin. Burrowing deep, we pull into the precinct, and I'm in my element. Fluorescent lights, clacking keyboards, the hum of authority. I march her inside, cuffs glinting, and sit her in holding. The desk sergeant, Jenkins, gives me a look, like I've dragged in a live grenade. I ignore it. Start typing the report. Disorderly conduct. Resisting. Maybe loitering to pad it out. I'm good at this, stacking charges, making them stick, keeping the streets in line. But Nia's still calm, sitting there, hands folded, watching me like she's the one in charge. You got anything to say? I ask again, leaning back in my chair, daring her to crack. She just smiles. That same small, knowing smile. I'll wait, she says. And it's like a punch. Jenkins comes over, face grim. Malone, you run her ID. I nod. Annoyed? Yeah. Clean. What's the problem? He lowers his voice, glances at her. That's Nia Carter, Mayor Carter's daughter. She's a big deal political science prodigy, runs some justice club on campus. And that stop, it's on X, going viral. My blood runs cold. I pull out my phone, hands shaking. And there it is, a video. Bloody posted by some kid in the crowd. Me grabbing her arm, barking orders, her voice clear as a bell. Officer Malone, badge 4279, is detaining me without cause. The comments are a slaughter. Racist cop at it again. Nia Carter's a queen. Fire this clown. Hashtags like Nia Carter and racist cop are trending. My name a lightning rod. Badge 4279, a scarlet letter. It's got 500,000 views in under an hour. The precinct door slams open, and Mayor James Carter storms in. Suit pristine, face like a thundercloud. The room freezes. Cops pausing mid-sentence. Shoes. Paperwork forgotten. Where's my daughter? He roars, and Jenkins points to holding. Avoiding my eyes, the mayor locks onto me, strides over, his presence like a physical weight. You Malone? He asks, voice low, deadly. I nod, throat dry. You detained my daughter for studying on campus. You got any idea who she is? I stammer suspicious behavior. Loitering. Protocol, but it's like shouting into a void. He's not listening. Nia's out of cuffs now, standing beside her dad. Cool as ever. I'm fine. Dad, she says. But her eyes are on me. Sharp. Unforgiving. The mayor's lawyer's there too. A wiry woman in a power suit, rattling off terms like false arrest, civil rights violations, punitive damages. I'm standing there, mouth dry. As the precinct buzzes with whispers, Jenkins pulls me aside, hissing, "You're done." Malone. That video's on every news site. And the chief's getting calls from the governor's office. I'm sent home. Badge confiscated. Suspension, pending investigation. The drive's a blur. My mind's stuck on Nia's face. Her calm. Her words. My father's the mayor. I thought she was lying. Bluffing. But she was telling the truth. And I was too blind to see it. I pour a whiskey. Check X. And it's worse than I thought. The video's at 2 million views. Picked up by CNN, MSNBC, even international outlets. Racist cop targets mayor's daughter in shocking campus stop. My name's a curse. My face a meme. Badge 4279, trending with hashtags like Justice for Nia and Fire Malone. I collapse on my couch, the whiskey burning, and replay the stop in my head. Her hoodie, her laptop, her blackness, those were my evidence. My justification. I didn't see a student, a scholar, the mayor's daughter. I saw a stereotype, a threat, and I leaned into it, badge and all. I think about my dad, another cop, who'd say, "Jack, you gotta know who's trouble." Trouble. That's what I saw in Nia T. And now I'm the one in trouble. Drowning in my own mistakes. The next week is a nightmare. The videos everywhere, local news. National talk shows. Even a late-night comedian making me the punchline. Officer Malone thought he was busting a criminal. But he got schooled by a 19-year-old. The crowd's laughter stings. But it's nothing compared to the protests clogging the precinct. Signs with Nia's face. My badge number scrawled in red. Chance of no more Malones. Echoing through downtown. Community groups demand my firing. The mayor's office releases a statement No one should fear harassment for simply existing. I'm on desk duty, pushing papers, a ghost in my own precinct. My buddies keep their distance, like I'm contagious. The sergeant barely looks at me, just hands me more forms. His silence louder than any lecture. I'm a pariah, my career bleeding out with every newscast. I check X obsessively. Each post a knife. Malone's a racist pig. Nia Carter's a hero. Protect and serve. My ass. I want to scream that they're wrong, that I was just doing my job. But the footage doesn't lie. I look like a bully, looming over her, voice dripping with contempt. She looks like a star, unshaken, untouchable. I dig into Nia, trying to understand how I misread her so badly. Nia Carter, 19, sophomore at State University, political science major, president of the Student Justice Coalition. Articles call her a prodigy national debate champion. Interned at City Hall, already eyeing a future in politics. She's her father's daughter. Sharp, fearless, with a scholarship and a TEDx talk under her belt. Photos show her at rallies, speaking to crowds, her face alight with purpose. She's not just a student, she's a force. And I treated her like a thug, all because she was black. On a bench, in a hoodie, I think about the other stops. The other faces: Maya, Aisha, Elena, Jamal, all those routine checks that weren't routine at all. I told myself it was instinct, cop sense, but now I see it for what it was. Bias, dressed up as duty. I've been doing this for years, stopping black kids, Hispanic families, anyone who didn't fit my picture of order. Each time, I swore I was right. Each time, I was wrong. And now the world knows it. I talked to my partner, Eddie, over beers at a dive bar, hoping for backup. He's old school, like me, and shrugs it off. Kid was probably trouble. Malone, you did what you had to, but his words feel hollow. Eddie doesn't see the articles, the scholarship, the mayor's fury. He's still in the US versus them mindset. Same as I was. I want to argue. Tell him it's not that simple. But I don't. He wouldn't get it. I barely get it myself. At home, I'm alone. Whiskey, my only company. My badge on the table like a dead thing. I think about my daughter, grown, estranged, living her own life. What would she think? Seeing me in that video, knowing I'm the cop who targeted Nia Carter. I think about my dad, his voice in my head. Keep the streets clean. Jack. Clean. That's what I thought I was doing. But all I did was dirty everything Nia's day. My career. My name. The investigation's a bloodbath. Internal Affairs has it all. Body cam. Bystander videos. Nia's statement. Calm and precise. Dismantling my protocol like it's tissue paper. It's a clear case. Unlawful detention. Discriminatory conduct. Abuse of authority. My union rep tries to spin it campus safety. Officer discretion, but it's a losing fight. The department's under siege. The mayor's pushing for reform, and I'm the sacrificial lamb. Termination notice comes through. No pension. No benefits. Just a letter telling me to clear out my locker. 19 years. And it's over in a memo. X is a graveyard of my career. My name tied to Naya's story. A footnote in her ascent. She's on every news channel, launching a campaign for police accountability. Her face on posters. Justice starts here. It's personal, and I deserve it. The precinct's a cold place now. My buddy's gone. My locker empty. I'm the villain. The racist cop who targeted the mayor's daughter. And the world's moved on without me. I moved to a small town, take a job as a security guard at a warehouse, checking gates, watching monitors. It's quiet, humbling, a world away from the cruiser's power. I'm just Jack now. No badge, no authority, just a guy with too many regrets. I start reading books on race, on policing, on the history I never questioned. It's like swallowing nails, raw and painful. But I need to understand how I became this, why I failed so spectacularly. Therapy's new. A guy named Dr. Patel who makes me unpack my dad's lessons. My anger. The fear I never named. You saw what you were taught to see. He says, what do you see now? I'm not sure. But I'm looking. I learn about implicit bias, about stop and frisk stats, about the black kids who pay the price for cops like me. It's a mirror. And I don't like what I see, but I can't look away. I write to Nia, a letter, pen and paper, no expectation of a reply. I apologize for the stop, for the assumptions, for scaring her, for the man I was. I don't send it. It's not for her, it's for me. A step toward accountability. I volunteer at a community center, mentoring kids. The irony thick as fog. They don't know my past, and I don't tell them. It's not about redemption, it's about doing something. Anything. To balance the scales. I drive by State University sometimes. See students like Nia. Heads down. Future's bright. I don't feel that itch anymore. That need to stop them. To control them. I see people now. Not threats. It's not enough. Not by a long shot. But it's a start. I owe Naya more than a letter. More than regret? I owe her a world where she can study without a cop like me, assuming she's less. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. One day, one truth at a time.